I'm gonna read you a couple of poems that I wrote recently. Is this somebody's phone?
Yeah.
All right, we'll just put it there. It's all right. It's cool. This first one is just called Maybe. The days are getting shorter. The morning air crisper. The red oak leaves twirl and dance. His thoughts turn to death, the coming of the holidays, the celebration of Christmas and family, turning to spring and budding trees and white blossoms, longer days, and then will come summer. Hot days and picnics, family, and then eventually one day he will lay in a small bed, not the large bed he sleeps in now with his wife sleeping by his side, recalling the day and scanning tomorrow. This bed will be just wide enough. His wife will drip morphine through his cracked lips. He will finally sleep. And then it will be over. But for now come the holidays. Christmas and family, the fleeting joy of being alive today and maybe tomorrow. Maybe. My last name is Seguel, which is a Chilean name, and my father was Chilean. He was born in Yungay, Chile, came to the United States, went to eventually New York, met my mother. I was born in 2012 because we sold the apartment that he had partly owned because he finally won the lottery. It wasn't a large amount, just enough to get a down payment on a small piece of property. When we sold that, it took the entire family, 14 of us, to go back to roots. We went back to Yungay, and there we were fated by Sergio and Nubia. Sergio is a first cousin of mine. We may have actually never met, but it was a pretty big deal to shake his hand, embrace him, and be fated in his home. And every Christmas Independence Day around September 18th is the actual day our family celebrates Chilean Independence Day with Chilean food, and we dance the cueca, and we do a number of Chilean things. And this is the poem. I've taken, I know I read a lot, I write a lot of poetry to mark events in my life, our family's life, birthdays, you know, it celebrates the individuals in it. And this one I read for that day, and it's called A Tale of Two Families. We have come a long way. To gather in the home Sergio and friends built, one handmade room after another. To gather in the wood-paneled room, Catholic icons adorn the walls. Windows face the green garden, chairs along the long white tablecloth, festooned with bright flowers, red wine bottles, blue plates of empanadas, yellow bowls of pastel de choclo. Little loaves of bread, lots of black olives, crisscross red and white and blue flags, signifying our beloved Chile, our beloved Los Estados Unidos. Across from each person, smiling faces in shades of European immigrants in the Mapuche, some never conquered, never fully assimilated. We now sit among the assimilated, for we too are assimilated. The wisdom of the Andes sits next to youthful naivete. The slow of step watch the quick and lively, with some envy and great delight for what has been lost. What still remains, it goes on. We fill all the chairs. The table is filled with people. Perched on chairs behind us sit smiling women attuned to our appetites, bringing more food from the kitchen we want not under their watchful eyes. We are like dusty strangers, welcomed with cool water, like friends who pick up conversations as if yesterday. We know we are all family. We have found each other. A band of lost and distant cousins, far removed, now reunited. Like children, we storm the barricades of language for the adventure of it, the delight of reaching through the thin veils of foreignness, for for the sweet flavor of familiarity. Have we not been here before? After thousands of miles, have we just come home again to see ourselves in the lives of others? After dinner, Nubia, with a bamboo pole to steady, guides us down the slope of her garden to the lush foliage banks of a stream, the green and yellow leaf sturdy spruce of a shrub we call bear's breeches back home. Have we not come home again? Do not streams here still run downhill to the Pacific? As we feel the foaming water rush past our feet, the waves of Chile along the coast, the waves of Oregon along the coast, are we not standing in the same ocean? We have come thousands of miles to people who appear to have been waiting for us all this time. Have we not come home again to be with them? Are they not here with us today? Today we remember, tomorrow we forget.